Hey guys, hey. Hey, hey. It was good today. Hey. No. Do they really have them? Because I know they have some at, so when I looked it up, they have it at, Hot Topic, but they're like $14 a box. That's crazy. Out the window, Kaylani. Out the window, Kaylani. Hey. Hey. Ooh. No. No, it was a cup of juice. Oh, thank you. I am tired. It was a juice. I'm hungry, guys. Don't vape. It's bad for you. Please don't. I'm high. I don't do stuff like that. Nope. It's not what you saw. I'm tired. What flavor is that? I don't have the flavor of grape. Sorry. I'm tired. Ugh. The lights are not on over there, but the lights are on over here. I'm tired. Show my nails. Here you go. Isn't that that? Thank you. It's alien. Okay. No, I don't. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Oh, dang it. Did I get off? Thank it. What did I do today? Nothing really. Bro, I'm angry about something. Oh, but anyways, we're back. No, I don't think. It's Dr. Pepper. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. Excuse me. No, I don't vape, guys. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Yeah, well, you believe what you will. It's none of your business, so mind your business. Thank you. I don't need people all in my business. Oh my god, I can't even. When you left, I lost. Okay. I know, right? Justice for an air. You talking about the one that was unalived by ICE police? That's crazy. No, I don't. I was gonna say something, but I better not. It's not even that loud. What the heck? It's like all night. It's crazy that she goes on live in battles. Like, I get her lives on my For You page all the time. What? Because I can post whatever I want. And literally, if you don't read or learn how to read hashtags, one of the hashtags says joke. Bruh. No one gives a single no one. I don't give a what you care about what I post. Like, it ain't for you. Move on. Like, it literally says joke. So yeah, so like to literally comment like nobody cares if you're in heat. Like, okay, we'll move on. If you can't read hashtag joke, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, move. Girl, go somewhere. Like, I don't have to explain why I can't visit my mother. How many times do I have to keep telling you? Because, you know what? You're very slow. Okay, do I have to keep explaining it for you to catch on? Are you the last to get jokes? Because hello. Thank you for the bubblegum. Molly girl, you in danger. You in danger, Molly. I don't need to call the cops. For what? And do you want to get blocked too? Like, literally asking dumb questions. What does new nails have to do with going to visit my mom? New nails are not going to allow me to visit my mom because new nails are not what's blocking me from visiting my mom. I don't know why I gotta say that. I don't know why I gotta explain that. I'm literally waiting. It's taking a while for me to get housing. It doesn't work as fast as people would like it to work. So please, leave somebody that has depression the fuck alone. Because when you keep reminding them of things, it doesn't help their depression. Thank you. My God. That's why cell phones exist for a reason. You can talk to people through cell phones. I cannot go visit, so I talk to her every day through a fucking cell phone. Okay, it's not like I choose that. Reminding someone every single day of something is not helping them. It's making their depression worse when you constantly remind them of things. Stop. What's this? Summer LMI. I really want to hear this song. And then telling someone they're lying. I don't have to explain it to people that are not going to listen. Maybe you should work on yourself instead of worrying about other people, please. You need to do some maintenance on yourself before you start talking to other people. Let's play Sierra. Seriously, to be coming in here and constantly reminding someone with depression of things like, oh, you're a failure. Oh, you're homeless. I have a roof over my head, thank God. Unlike you, I'm not going around filming people when they're hanging out with people and saying stuff and like making up rumors. Hello, I got a life. I don't be following people around or be taking pictures of people at places they're at. But okay, if you want to say whatever you want to say, that's weird. You would say that if a celebrity spoke up and had an issue with that. Like they have a paparazzi, you literally say it's weird. But when it's someone you don't like, it's 100% completely okay. I will never understand how people take the time out of their day to do stuff like that. It's so weird. Do you not got a life? What life do you got to be doing that? It's weird. Yes, I do. I have major depression. Which doesn't help because I'm not medicated. And also because I feel like I don't need to be medicated to be happy. But then again, if someone explained to me medication, I get it, but I'm really on the fence of not taking medicine. Why is it every time someone has something, it's always, here, take a pill. They shove you with medication for everything. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Andres, but I got a new bracelet coming. It's like, the Van Cleef. So yeah, it's like the Van Cleef bracelets, and I got it from Temu because I had to get a few items in order to get my other items. So yeah, thank you for following. I like it, it's cute. It's red and gold, because gold jewelry works for my undertone. So I can't, like, I was wearing silver, but yeah. What does depression have to do with putting on press-on nails? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Depression does not hit all the time. And when it hits you hard, you don't even want to get out of bed. Depression is not all the time. So when I put on my nails, I didn't have depression at that time. Hello. I don't control when I have depression. It just happens. And especially when depression is really hard, because my brother is dead. I have to be reminded of that constantly. Because of that, it's harder this time, like January. I have to realize I have to live life without my brother, who was my only sibling, and constantly reminding someone of their failures is not helping them because it doesn't help. Literally telling someone, like, oh, you're homeless, you're this, you're that. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm trying to do things as best as I can and wait patiently because I cannot go somewhere and tell someone, give me my effing housing. Hurry the F up. Like, that's not how it works. I don't know why you think things work as fast. It works like the government works because everything is a government funded program. It does not work that fast because you think, I don't care what you think. You can think whatever you want. I really don't care. I'm tired of having to explain myself. It's exhausting. Believe what you want to believe. I don't care anymore. It's not my problem, it's yours. If you're too invested in someone's life and you're being too parasocial in someone's life, that's a mental health issue. That's a mental disorder. And you need to go seek help. There is no way someone is this invested in someone's life unless you're a creepy stalker. Like the Bjork stalker. Bjork stalker. Like literally Pearl. Like, she ain't even let the man leave the farm. Like, hello. Some of you guys really need to seek some help. That's not how select it, like, that's not how depression works, dummy. What are you talking about? Sometimes you should read things before you send them. I need to read things before I send them. That's so am I stupid. I also have depression, yes. Like people have this idea of depression. I don't know what to tell people. Bro, I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't come and go. I just literally said that depression is not when people think it's supposed to happen, that I'm supposed to be depressed all the time. I literally just said that. You don't control when you have depression. That literally makes no sense. You don't, oh, I'm depressed. Like, no. It's it's a thing and it hits really hard when it hits. And there's nothing you can do about it. And especially when people are constantly reminding you of things, it doesn't help. It literally makes it worse. Because sitting here reminding someone of their failures on top of their state of depression is crazy. Because you ain't any better. I don't see you owning your house or owning a car. You don't own shit. You literally make payments. You work paycheck to paycheck, and you sitting here talking about how you think you on your high horse and you're mighty and you're better than someone because you have a house. I could give two shits. If you're not richer than Bill Gates, then you're not successful and you're right where I am. I could care less. Unless you're not about being rich, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm trying to be rich. Not for the wrong reasons, by the way. Rich people are rich because they don't talk about other people. They don't be in other people's business. What are you doing? You're poor because why? Poor people are in other poor people's business or in other people's business. Point blank, period. You never see rich people or people that run businesses in other people's business unless they fuel drama because they know it's going to make them money. Bruh. Who said I'm defending rich people? Did I say rich people were good? Some rich people are rich for they don't even do anything to help anybody out. And I said I'm not going to be rich for the wrong reasons. I just literally said that. Hello, use your common sense. I've been talking about capitalism. You're the one who's letting jobs tell you that you need to be a robot and work paycheck to paycheck and not work for a minimum wage. They won't give you a minimum wage unless you fight for it. So why are you literally telling me that I'm defending rich people? Rich people are not in other people's business. That's not defending rich people. That's just saying you need to work on yourself. Because if you're investing so much time into me, then what are you doing for your mental health and for your hygiene? Because it seems like you don't even wash your butt correctly. Let's start there. You don't even brush your teeth when you get up in the morning because you're probably running to your phone to see what I posted or to see what I'm doing all the time. Let's be for real. Telling me to take a shower when you haven't even taken a shower. It just literally does not make sense to me. Like, come on now, get it together. No one's defending rich people, but they're rich for a reason. Because they ain't over here being in other people's business. You could be there, but you let people tell you what to do. Get with the program. I'm not going to let people tell me that I need to be poor with everyone else and work paycheck to paycheck. You will never catch me working paycheck to paycheck. For you to tell me that I'm supposed to lower myself, I'm supposed to dim myself, I'm supposed to change what I want to be in life. I've always meant to either own a business or be rich. Why are you telling me that I need to be less than with you? I don't need to be miserable with you. Sounds like you hate your job. To be sitting here constantly telling content creators that social media is not a job when it comes to them complaining about not getting brand deals for whatever reason is so crazy to me, considering the fact that it sounds like you're mad that you wish you could be where they're at or where they were at one point in time and you hate your job. Clearly, if you hate your job, quit. No one's forcing you to stay at a job you don't like. Why take it out on other people because you're having a bad day? Who cares? At least, so what? I made over $3,000 plus. One go. You're over here being like, well, you got brand deals from Temu, and so they're paying me $3,000. That's more than what people make at their minimum wage job. Okay. What did you like? Some of you guys really need a reality check. I don't even know. She rocking that thing like. No, we'll play Hotline. I'm just saying. Wake up. 3K a year? No. Actually, it depends on like brand deals. You have to think and use your brain. Some brands will pay $30,000 for one post. I know why I'm not getting brand deals. And I know why a lot of other people are not getting brand deals. It's all different. First of all, white people get paid way more than people of color. Let's start there. And don't even sit here and say that it's not about race when it is. Second of all, trans people are having a hard time getting brand deals because they are trans, because of the president we have in office, because of a lot of things. Now, I'm not going to sit here and diminish someone because I did see their video about them saying how they no longer get the brand deals they used to get because they're trans, and they sued Trump because he put male on their passport when they are a female. But this same person sat in the comment sections of one of my videos and tried to tell me that a white woman telling me that I don't know how to go to the restroom like a trained dog is not racist. It is very much racist to be referring to any black person as an animal. I'm not an animal. You don't sit online and tell me that I don't know how to go to the bathroom like a trained dog, considering the fact that her very own aunt had racist decorations. Her aunt literally had those black decorations, and we know it. She posted a video about it. And not only that, she protected her aunt by not naming who her aunt was, but saying that her aunt had those racist decorations. What is the point of calling out your aunt if you're not going to name her in specifics? That is the thing that is crazy. To literally be sitting here protecting your racist aunt is crazy. On top of calling, and not only that, calling the cops on black people and saying that a suspicious car for no reason because the internet told you I was going to call the cops on you when I was not. And so you called the cops on me as a suspicious car. And from there, the cops had been harassing us because of you. We kept getting harassed by the cops because of you. And yet another black woman that is trans was sitting here on the internet trying to tell me that what I was going through was not racism, that she was not being racist. I would be careful who you defend. I'm not going to sit here and diminish what you're going through with the brand deals, but again, you literally sat in my comment sections trying to tell me that what I know is racism wasn't, considering the fact that her aunt is racist. You can't tell me otherwise. It is learned from that family because her family is racist. There is nothing different. If her aunt is racist, I know her parents are racist. Her aunt is her mom's sister. It's no surprise that she was harassing me. Now what? She ain't saying a peep because she lost her job because she kept running her mouth. Now she ain't said anything about me. That's what she gets. Are you guys gonna help her out? Are you guys literally? Because I seen her on the bus. Not a peep. All that running her mouth. And when I see her on the bus, she's just sitting there silent. Where was all that energy you had? She literally sits and ignores me like she doesn't even see me on the bus. Bruh. I'm 5'1", but apparently I'm 5'3.5". And I don't know if the last time they checked my height, if it was accurate, because I was like, I shrunk, and then someone told me no, because you're taller than me, but I don't even know. I guess I'm not 5'1", but then again, I wouldn't know. I was 5'3.5", and then I shrunk, and then no, because I'm taller. And like, there's someone that's like, no, you're taller than me, so you're not 5'1". Then again, I don't know. So yeah, literally, it's just so annoying at the fact that people do this, but then in real life they're like this. You do this, but then you're like this. That's why I laugh. They ain't about it. And I'm not trying to fight people. I'm just saying, all that running your mouth online that you was doing only for you to ignore me, which I'm glad you ignore me, but then don't even say anything. You quiet now all of a sudden, but you wasn't quiet online. And I seen her several times, and I know it was her. And she's gonna walk like and try to act like she ain't see me in her vision. Bruh. I've seen her more than once. And to literally be doing all this, like I tell you, people literally just do lip service online because it gets their views. To sit here and accuse me of something you know I didn't do, and then, like, bruh, I'm not even trying to fight. I'm not even trying to be on that time. But seriously, and then you don't even have the audacity to name your aunt. You're protecting her from losing her job because you know if you tell people her name, they're going to report her to her job and get her fired. You're protecting your aunt while calling her out makes no sense. It's hypocritical. You shouldn't even be talking about the racism if you're not even going to be calling it out for real. If you're really about that, then you would name your aunt. I'm not afraid. If I had a family member that was being racist, I would 100% call them out by name. The maid. Because I know I've seen her on the bus. And I know she's seen me too, and she act like she ain't seen me. I've seen her more than once. She's like, with her glasses on, acting like she doesn't see me. I'm like, yeah, exactly. No, and it's not even on a public bus. I was at a park and I saw her. I'm not saying she needs to yell. All that lip service for her to sit quietly is crazy to me. She doesn't have anything to say because she lost her job for running her mouth too much. She got fired. I wonder why. Maybe she should learn to keep her mouth closed. Then she wouldn't have gotten fired from her job. That's it, point blank, period. Ain't nobody listen. She literally called the cops on me for no reason and said we were not hazard, said that it was a suspicious car. What suspicious car? We're not suspicious. Literally, what were you trying to do? Get our car shot up? That is so crazy because it is beyond me that this trans woman does not know literally what she did. It was even further than just telling me I'm not a trained dog, that I should be like a trained dog and go to the bathroom. She literally called me a dog. That is dehumanizing. That is very dehumanizing to a human that is trying to survive living out of a car. And you call the cops for no reason and literally tell them that it's a suspicious car. That is crazy considering the fact, right, that I'm a black person. Imagine if the cops would have shot up our car. Then what would have happened? That's where the type of world we were living in, that we're living in. And you wanted to defend her, and you didn't even, like, you don't even know half of what I've been dealing with this chick because she's having manic episodes online. Because she's holding up signs saying that I did what I did to my brother because she's getting paid by Reddit to promote the Reddit. They said if you put Reddit on this poster and hold it up, we'll pay you. I'm not stupid. She lost her job, and I hope those people from Reddit are helping her. Y'all better be helping her because give her your hard-earned money since you wanted to support her so bad. It doesn't matter if it's over a year. That is spreading misinformation and defamation and slander. To literally tell people that I was literally a part of something that I actually went through that was traumatic for me is crazy. And to say that it was my fault and that I'm the reason why is crazy. I don't care if it was a year ago. That's still slander and it still hurts. That makes literal no sense to be okay with that. And to literally be okay with her falsely calling the cops on black people and saying suspicious car. That's not okay. She knew that's the only place we were at because we couldn't move the car. Like what was your end game in all of that? Harassing homeless people. Like if I harassed a homeless person, y'all would have canceled me. I'm just saying. So it's okay for certain people to harass homeless people. I got it. I was not loitering. It's a public sidewalk. It's literally a public road. There was no loitering. They said we were in the middle of the road and tried to lie. That is not loitering. Loitering is where it says no loitering. There was no loitering signs anywhere. No, no loitering signs are usually at businesses. There was no signs that said no loitering. Stop making excuses for a racist bitch, and I am gonna call her that because she called me one, and she's calling a black woman a bitch. I'm so sick and tired of people excusing people for saying things and then saying you're only using your black when it benefits you. Okay, I'm not white, so what do you want me to do about it? Going around calling women outside of their name when I didn't call her outside of her name is crazy. Why did you call me that? Saying good luck, B word. For what reason? You thought it was funny that the cops were following us around and harassing us? That is not okay. Go do your job instead of going to Dunkin' Donuts and picking up a bunch of glazed boxes of donuts. Maybe stop eating bacon. I'm so over it. Like, the police don't ever do their job. What good is the police? I reported these threats and the police ain't do nothing. I showed them where people told me, are you ready to die? And did the police do anything? No, they didn't. Bruh. And then contributing to that is crazy. No, they didn't harass us because the car was unregistered. They harassed us because first of all, they said, well, you can sleep here because the park was public, but you have to move down a few ways. So my brother was like, okay. Yes, we did get pulled over once because the car was not registered. Actually, twice. But we was door dashing. That's not when we got harassed. They said that we could move down a little bit of ways and we could sleep there. So, of course, we did what the police told us to do. They kept coming, and it wasn't even that. They tried to tell my brother, oh, you can't park there. And my brother said, well, it's a public park. It's a public place. I could park anywhere. The only issue is if you're sleeping in the park. So parks have park times, right? If you're on the park sleeping, not in a car, that's different. The car is not on the park because it's grass. Hello, it was parked on the side of the road. We were not the only people that slept at that park. Which I don't think anybody's going to be sleeping there anymore after what happened. Common sense. Use your common sense. They wasn't harassing us because the car was unregistered. They were trying to say we couldn't sleep there. They love to harass the homeless people. They're doing it to homeless people in the streets. They're taking their personal property that they bought and throwing it in the trash. They're taking homeless people's tents and throwing them away. They ruined a park because homeless people were sleeping there, which was not causing any problems. So they ran all the homeless people out of the park and cut down the trees. Why did you need to cut down the trees for? Make that make sense. It was a beautiful park, and then they cut down the trees and chased off all the homeless people from the park. That, to me, doesn't make sense why you're destroying things because you want to abuse your power. That's so weird. Just because homeless people are trying to... Well, no, I'm not lying. Anybody who lives in Albuquerque knows what park. It was literally in the news because they were wrongfully... Actually, the homeless people sued the city for that, and the homeless people are going to win. I think they won, actually. Yeah, because the homeless people were run out of there wrongfully, and they sued the city. So, try again. Look it up. It's in Albuquerque. It was a park. They used to serve there too. I remember when I was little, my mom used to take us there to get food at the park. We were in a women's shelter for women and children when I was little, and my mom took us to that park to get fed. But yeah, this park had homeless people sleeping there in tents. It's a small little park that's right close to downtown. They chased all the homeless people out. They didn't chase them out. They literally took their tents and threw them away. They took all their belongings and threw it away. You could look this up. And then what they did was, I don't even understand. I turn it down and it's loud, and I turn it. Well, anyway. So they took everybody's tents and personal belongings and they threw them in the trash. My day was good. And then they cut down the trees. So they removed all the homeless people, they cut down the trees, and then they put a fence around the whole park and blocked the park off. So it's no longer a park anymore. It's just a grass field with fence all around it. They fenced it off. So it's no longer a park anymore. Because they're preventing the homeless people from sleeping there. Because people are sleeping under the bridge. No, I didn't get caught. No one said anything. I turned it down because I realized it was kind of a little loud. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, thank you. They literally threw people's tents away. That is inhumane. All because they were sleeping at a park and you didn't, what was you, and I know why they did it, because it's by the freeway and they don't want government officials to see exactly how shitty the city is being run, because if the president goes through there, like if a president shows up or someone very important shows up and they're driving on the freeway and they see all those homeless people sleeping out of a park, they want to portray Albuquerque as a clean city when really, in reality, all they're doing is throwing homeless people's belongings away. Thank you for the fan club. Some homeless people have been destroying businesses so bad that they shut down. Yes. Businesses have been getting damaged, and they said it's coming from homeless people. Some homeless people have damaged small businesses. That was downtown. Now, they did clean up downtown a little bit, but to be honest with you, it's not all homeless people. So that doesn't mean that we need to sit here and start blaming homeless people. Nobody said all homeless people. Downtown is different from the park. People were just sleeping at the park. They wasn't hurting anyone. But now they made it's no longer a park. So what is the whole point? Why are you trying to run people off? Or what was the point of running people out of the park if you wanted it a park and now it's closed off with a fence and you just tore down all the trees? Like, the trees are gone. It's not a park anymore. The park is gone. It's literally a grass field with no trees, and it's fenced off. Nobody can even go into the park. They know if they open it as a park, the homeless people are going to go back there and sleep. It's a whole lawsuit. It was the homeless people versus the city. They sued the city because their belongings were thrown in the trash. People's belongings got thrown in the dumpster because they were sleeping there. Stuff that they worked hard for, that it's hard for them to collect that stuff back because they were homeless. Justifying that is inhumane. I don't care who you are. You can't justify throwing someone's belongings away because they're trying to sleep. That's crazy. Like, and if you justify that, you're what's wrong with the world. Seriously. You're what's wrong with society. Some of you guys probably even follow Beats to the Streets, that she literally feeds the homeless people, and watch that and be like, and you see all these videos of people helping homeless people that can't afford, and they raise the money to get them a place to live, and you're the same people sitting here justifying homeless people getting their stuff thrown in the trash, saying, well, good, we can't lump everyone together in a group. It's only certain homeless people that are literally doing that. It's not all homeless people. And on top of that, oh no, we're not listening to this. Why does it keep going there? Oh, I don't want this one. So, yeah. It's just crazy to be justifying stuff like that. 70. What song was I gonna play now? I literally forgot. It played something else. I don't even know what I was gonna play. We'll play this one. Thank you. Like, and it's not even trying to get people to be on my side. I'm not. It was my finger. I was just like, you know what, it itches. I was doing that. Anyways, it's not about getting people on my side. You either like me or you don't, and that's it. But I cannot sit here and justify throwing someone's belongings away because they're trying to sleep. And then you blocked it off with a fence and tore the trees down. It was a beautiful park, even with the homeless people there, before you tore the trees down and blocked it off. Now they're probably going to destroy the park and put concrete or remove the park altogether. Because what's the point of having the park there if it's literally blocked off? You got fence around it. Okay, so what's the point of having a park there? And they're not going to turn it into anything else because they know if they keep it blocked, which is what they're going to do, is keep it blocked so homeless people can't sleep in it. Like, that is dumb. You refuse to do anything with the park because you know if you do something, either way, homeless people are going to sleep there. I don't get it. No, I'm not suing them. The homeless people are. They sued them because they threw their belongings away. It's look it up. It's a lawsuit against the homeless people. The homeless people against the city. And I think they did win. They sued them because, well, first of all, it's a park by the freeway. What kind of a person is going to a park by the freeway? And if homeless people want to sleep anywhere, they can. Why are they not allowed? And then to throw someone's belongings away, that is crazy. They could have just told them, hey, you can't sleep here. They didn't have to throw people's personal belongings in the trash. Imagine if someone took your belongings from your house and threw it away. It doesn't make it okay whether they're homeless or not. You cannot sit here and tell homeless people where they can and cannot be, considering the fact that's public property. It's not private, it's not anything. Public property, you are allowed to sleep anywhere, as long as it didn't have a curfew. Some parks have like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. and then you can't be on the park at 10 p.m. You don't get to decide what homeless people can and cannot do, considering the fact that who gives a f if it's a park? Let homeless people sleep. It is too freaking expensive to live. You need 3 times the rent. No one is making $3,000 at Walmart. I'm sick and tired of people living a stupid life because you want the government to tell you to do whatever it is. You listen to the government. Instead of fighting for minimum wage, you let them tell you what to do. You guys claim that you're know-it-alls and you're so smart. I'm pretty sure you would have cracked the code on being rich by now. Instead, no, you let the government tell you what to do. Hello? I don't get any government assistance, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like, hello? Common sense. It's not about beating the system, it's about earning a living wage. Something that, you know what I realized, and I told people this, and this is so sad? You work 8 hours a week. Out of those 8 hours, you're missing 8 hours of your children's lives because you have to work to provide for your children. Is that not sad? Have you not ever thought about that? Parents have to be away from their kids for 8 hours. And then you have to sleep for 8 hours. Like, how are we making this normal? Like, how is this normal? You're working people to death. For them to work 8 hours a week and not be able to see their kids? Why is this a normal thing? Why have you not fought back against the government? You know you have the right to exercise your freedom of speech. Why have you not exercised your freedom of speech? They can't stop you from using your voice. Hello? You use your power that you have, but clearly you feel powerless, apparently. Is anybody gonna do the no gas thing? You sleep for 8 hours. You have to get up and go to work for 8 hours. That's already 16 hours. You got 24 hours in a day, right? And then the little bit of hours you got left to spend with your kids, you can't even spend it with your kids because, well, 24 hours is like 2 days, right? Or it's a day. 24 hours in a day. It's sad because you're sleeping for 8 hours. Then you have to get up and just barely see your kids for a few minutes before you have to rush to work for a whole 8 hours and then come home. And what happens in those 8 hours? What if you have a baby and the baby learns to walk and you're at work? So you just got to see a recording of your baby learning to walk. Is that not sad? Like, do people not really realize that they have power? You let the government tell you, first of all, this is stolen land. Not only did white people and colonizers steal this land, not only did colonizers steal this land, but they literally, okay, so here's the thing. Not only did colonizers steal this land, but they told you have to pay rent on stolen land. Money was a concept created by man. People did not use money to trade anything. Did you know that? They used goods, foods, spices to trade. they used food as currency. Hello. Like, what are we doing? You let the government tell you that you have to pay rent on stolen land. I cannot. Like, that is so crazy. I'm not getting on Section 8, nor am I getting government assistance, so I don't know what you're talking about. Section 8 requires you to be working or going to college. I'm not doing either because I can't do either. So I do not qualify for Section 8. And plus, I've been on a wait list for years. Excuse me. If I get on Section 8, then I won't get housing right away. I'm just saying, like, some of you guys really have to reevaluate what you're doing in life. Let me play something. We'll play this one. Shelters are not government assistance. It's not government assistance. Government assistance is literally food stamps. It's literally Section 8. It's literally disability, SSI, SSDI. The is literally government assistance. Government assistance is not shelters. It's the government assisting you in, like things like disability. The city pays the shelter. The city gets money for that, not the government. If that's government assistance, then where's the money or whatever we're getting out of it? The only thing we're getting is shelter. The city pays for that. That's city funded. And these shelters are not, I don't know what you guys think. These shelters are not built by the government. They're built by people who decide to open up shelters. Hello? Jeremy Reynolds does not work for the government. Jeremy Reynolds was literally the owner and the founder of Joy Junction. I know because my dad was going to do business with him. He was sitting on $11 million. He didn't even fix up the shelter. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, some cities run some shelters, but Joy Junction was run by a guy who built his own shelter. No, you can build your own shelter. If you want to run a shelter, you can run a shelter. Yeah, you can run your own shelter if you want to. Hello. If you're rich and you got enough money to do so, you can. But you have to follow the guidelines because you have the health department. You have to be following code with the health department. How do I feed off the government if I don't get government assistance? That's what I'm telling you. And it's none of your business if I get government assistance or not. You're worried about someone having government assistance. Why does that bother you? I don't get it. It's the stereotyping for me. You don't tell white people that they are literally freeloading off the government. When white people are the most race that is on food stamps, and they're the ones that say all black people are on EBT. All black people are not on EBT. It's weird. And to literally say it's not about race, I'm gonna tell you to stop. Because it's always about race. Why are you like literally sitting here trying to be so invested on whether or not someone has government assistance? How does that bother you as someone that's getting government assistance? If I was getting government assistance, I would have my storage paid. Oh, I steal my mom's EBT considering the fact that she gets her own stuff. Okay. I'm clearly stealing someone's EBT that literally is getting snacks and coffee and the things that they need. That, okay. I don't get it. Like, some of you guys need to worry about yourselves. Again, are you okay? Bruh. You need help. Serious. I'm feeding off the government. Okay, well, fine. I got government assistance then, apparently. Apparently, because you said I got government assistance, I got government assistance. Bruh. No, I don't got government assistance. What government assistance do I got? I don't have government assistance. Hello. The shelter is not funded by the government. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you that. I'm not telling you where I'm at. So worry about yourself. Where I'm at is not funded by a government. If Barrett House is literally, if you're saying Barrett House shelter, I'm not there. And the Barrett House is not a shelter. And it's literally not run by the government. I'm not even gonna explain it to people. I'm just gonna let you think whatever. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. God, can you knock some sense into these people? Please. Knock the sense into these people. I literally told you. Some shelters are run by the government. Who funds the shelters? The donators. The people that donate to the shelters. People are constantly donating to Joy Junction every single day. When people donate to Joy Junction, it stays open. If Joy Junction does not get no donations, Joy Junction does not stay open because it's not the government that is funding them. It is the people. It is regular people that are donating to some of the shelters. Some of these shelters are privately owned. They are not owned by the government. So if they do not get donations, they do not stay open. If they do not follow the... Hold on. If they do not follow the health code, then they cannot stay open. I don't know how many times I have to ask or tell you that. It is only open because people are donating. Jeremy Reynolds was sitting on $11 million. He had way more than that. People are always constantly donating stuff. Cars, clothes, toys, etc., 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 including large amounts of money. He was getting envelopes of cash. They were putting it in a slot. You can see he was getting donations all day, every day. Like, Jeremy Reynolds was not funded by the government. I know because we had contact with Jeremy Reynolds. I'm not even in trouble. I'm not even in trouble. No, it's not, because if Joy Junction was funded by the government, then why are they asking for donations? If the government is funding the shelter, then they wouldn't need donations. That is literally misleading. To keep the shelter running, that's why they ask for donations. That's the same thing with a church. When you have a church, that's why the church takes offering. Because in order for the church to run, they need donations. Common sense. If they do not get those donations, if they do not meet their quota, then they cannot open the church. The church will not run if you do not have some sort of income coming in. Obvious why they ask for offering. Common sense. Offering is not only to keep the church open, it's in case the church has issues, like if a roof leaks or something happens, they'll be able to fix it. Joy Junction should not be lying to people if they're getting funded by the government. Asking for donations to keep Joy Junction running is literally false advertisement, and I know we had contact with Jeremy Reynolds. My dad was going to do business with him. I'm not explaining it to you. People are donating to keep the shelter open. It is not funded by the government. He opened it out of the kindness of his heart, which I don't think he really did it out of the kindness of his heart. The only reason why people open shelters is to evade taxes. If you do a nonprofit organization, you don't have to pay taxes. Just like how the Kardashians have a church that is nonprofit, so they don't have to pay taxes. They don't even have that church open. They don't even have an open church. They have it, they called it a church, but they don't even have it as a church. It's a church, but it's not open on Sundays. They don't have no services, they have nothing. The only reason why they have that church is so that they can evade taxes. Same thing with people that open shelters. If you open a non-profit shelter, right, they don't make profit because all of the donations goes back into the shelter. When you open a nonprofit shelter, you're evading taxes. You don't have to pay taxes. Like, how many times does people have to explain that? Hello? Like, I don't have to keep explaining that. Okay, think whatever you want to think. Like, that's crazy. No one said I was being loud. Mind your business. I'm talking how I want to talk, so stop. I'm gonna play this song. Like, literally sitting here and spreading rumors is so crazy. Like, it's just so annoying. There it is. There was no guy with me. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have anyone. So, yeah, I don't know why you're asking me. Because I'm lowering my voice to learn to talk in a lower tone instead of talking with a louder voice, because I've talked with a louder voice for as long as I can remember, because my mom is hard of hearing. I have to learn to talk with an inside volume instead of talking with a loud volume. Not because anyone told me to shut up. Because I can turn off the comments and then you can't comment. Then who will really have to shut up? Like, why do you gotta nitpick everything, man? It's not that serious. Thank you. No one was even talking to you. Move around. Seriously. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have anyone, so I don't know why people are seriously like it's crazy. I can't even go anywhere without someone assuming something. Like sitting here saying like you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and then proceeding to say, well, you will have nobody to talk to. Okay, I don't care. Why even bring up like okay, who cares if I don't have a relationship? I choose not to have a relationship. Is it any of your business? It's not because it's not because I don't want to. I choose not to. Hello. I'm not lying. I have people that wanted to date me and I said no. Use your common sense. And to literally say that's a lie, I'm not like one of these people that comes on here and lies and says that, someone is interested in me when they're not. I don't want to be in a relationship unless a certain someone asks, and yes, maybe. But again, I am not concerned with that. You literally tell me that I have my priorities are messed up, but then you're telling me to worry about a relationship instead of worrying about housing. Where is your mindset? Hi, Gigi. There's nothing triggered. I am not triggered. I'm explaining. This is not me being mad. Me being mad is different than me explaining. There is nothing triggered about me. I just literally said that I'm not dating anyone. It's being respectful and having boundaries. You literally following people around and filming them is weird. Especially taking pictures of them and not asking, that is weird. You wouldn't do that to a celebrity because then the celebrity would call you out and you would get in trouble. I really don't understand. I don't care if it's public. Well, then I'll just start filming you and you can't say anything. I don't want someone to sit here and cry and then start being like, well, she took a video of me and I didn't like it, and blah, 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 blah. And then I know what people are going to be in their comment sections. Why did you film them? Why did you take a picture of them? That is invasion of privacy. Let's not lie. I don't care if it's public or not. To literally take pictures and then make rumors is crazy. Are you trying to get people unalived by literally telling the internet that they're with a woman? Like, that is. Stop. Leave it alone. That is not okay. Like, hello. Who cares about a fucking vape? Move on. Like, literally, I'm 31 freaking years old. Nobody cares. I didn't have anything in the camera. I'm not talking about it because you can't have things on lives. It wasn't a vape. It was a Dr. Pepper. Bro, use your common sense. It is Easy by Mark Ayers. We all know what it was. You can't have that on camera. Common sense. I'm not going to say what it was because it wasn't that. You cannot have that on camera. Use your common sense. That's why people say when they have a glass and it's wine, they don't say it's wine, they say it's Kool-Aid. Use your common sense. Bruh. Oh, so I have a green bait now. I didn't know that. Nobody's even talking about him. What does that have to do with seeing my mom? Like, you can make all these accounts, but you can't get another job. You could literally be a troll, but you can't get a life. You could literally harass someone, but you can't get a hobby. You could literally be on here being negative, but you can't skip, hop, run, jump away. You can't block. You keep coming back. Bro. Like, I'm not unemployed if I get paid. I have to pay taxes. That's not unemployment. That's called self-employment. Oh yeah, you know what I do all day? What is it? Are you gonna say eat and sleep all day? Because that's not what I do. Oh, can you say anything different? I already know what you're gonna say. I already said it for you. You're gonna say that I eat and sleep all day. I do. How? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna argue. If I'm posting stories on my TikTok during the day, does that mean that I'm sleeping all day? And the only reason why I don't show anything or it's a black screen is for privacy reasons. Hello. I'm awake all day. I do things all day. So what is it? Now I'm sitting on my phone all day. Okay. I don't even really that much invested in social media. I just post my videos. I get off and I don't even really read the comments or see what people got to say. Sometimes yes, I respond to people a few times. So what is it? Now I'm on my phone all day. But didn't people just say I sleep all day? So see, you can't even keep your lies straight. Now you're trying to say something else. If I'm on my phone all day, then that tells you that I'm not sleeping. And I know you can be on your phone while you're laying down. But bruh, I'm up. I don't understand. I just don't. What is my screen time? I don't even check my screen time. But I know that one of the screen times was like an hour or like 3 hours. I don't even have that big of a screen time because most of the time, like, okay, I don't watch TV all the time, but when I'm doing other things that involves me not using my phone, like I take naps sometimes too. So I'm not using my phone when I'm asleep. I let my phone charge and then I literally go to bed. Or like when I'm out doing things, I'm not really on my phone while I'm doing things unless I like my head is like, "Oh, you need to look at social media." Otherwise, I'm not really heavily into social media like that. Like even when I have my phone, I carry it around with me everywhere, but I'm not always on my phone. Even at Walmart, I'm not on my phone. Sometimes yes, but a lot of the times I don't even I don't even use my phone as much. Like, even when I post videos, I just post videos and then that's it. I do read some of the comments because I get the notifications and then I'll respond to some, but no, I don't read every comment. Don't believe me with no proof. I don't need to show you my I don't need to show you my screen time. What do you mean with no proof? Just because you're addicted, just because you're chronically online doesn't mean that I'm chronically online. I literally said that I was chronically online because I used to be. I used to be chronically online because I was making money. Now I can't really do social media like that. So I'm not chronically online. Maybe it's projection. Just because you're addicted to social media doesn't mean everyone else is. What does screen time have to do with proving that I'm not on social media all the time? Like, what are we doing with our lives? My screen time is very low because I'm not on my phone a lot of the time. Because I'm always doing something where I don't need to watch TV or be on my phone. Hey, I'm like literally getting tired and about to fall asleep on y'all. So I better just get off and go get some sleep. Yeah, I did. What does screen time have to do with social media? Nothing. Like, when you're literally sitting here and, like, you're making a big deal out of someone being on their phone a lot, which I'm not, but to literally make a big deal over that when there's bigger issues is weird to me. We're going into war. Literally, a lady was just unalived by ICE, and you're sitting here worried about someone's screen time? Bruh. Like, are you not worried about the wrong things? Like, seriously. What is accountability for being on my phone? It's my phone. I pay for it. I'm the one that's paying the bills, not you. So yes, technically social media is helping me keep my phone bill paid. I can choose to do whatever the fuck I want with my phone. So why are you telling me accountability when you're literally on here right now at 1 o'clock in the morning telling me that I'm always on my phone when you're always in here every fucking day? So what are you even fucking talking about? I don't understand why people are sitting here being like, accountability. Accountability, my ass. Take that accountability and shove it up your ass. Why don't you take accountability? You're over here worried about what someone's doing on their phone all the time. Maybe you should worry about what you're doing on your phone all the time. Why are you in here? If it's bothering you that someone is on their phone all the time, then you get off your phone because you need to take your own advice. You're in here right now on your phone as we speak. And you've probably been on your phone all day. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna run a test. When I'm able to and I have my own place to do something, I'm gonna run a test on y'all. You won't even know what I'm doing. I'll catch y'all lying. I'm not even going to say what it is. I'll prove to you who's online more. I'll do that one day. You won't even know. I'm not even going to say anything. Anyways, I gotta get off because I have to get some sleep. But thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, joining the fan club, and watching. And I will see you guys later. I gotta go get some sleep. Have a good day or night where you guys are. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Actually, no. The recent money that I got was not from social media. Yes, I did get some money from social media. But actually, no. I've been hustling to get money because I haven't got enough money on here. My storage being paid was not because of social media. It was because of me. I didn't make $201 to pay storage. Anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. We'll see you guys later. To literally sit here and be like, we fund your life. I'm not denying the fact that I make some money, but it's not a large lump sum of money. Did you know that my creators fund only says $3? Wow, you funded $3. Thank you. Like, I'm not complaining, but it's just the fact that people